Yo, homies, as always, man, I appreciate you guys. Much love and blessings to everybody who click on this video. And no matter what you may be going through, you know what I'm saying? You're going to prosper. You're going to find your way through it. Work hard and stay strong with whatever you believe in. So, as always, homies, we back with the foolishness. All right. So, basically, what's happening? Um, it's kind of funny to me because you hate women if you don't love The Last of Us 2. If The Last of Us 2 gets a bad score, you hate women. Now, I don't think I don't think that's how it works, but I'm just going to go on a little spree of saying I love women, and yeah, I know women who actually don't like the game. So I just don't think that's a fair way to try to judge the game. I just, Ellie could be thick. I don't know what's going on, but what's happening is that's the new agenda of what people are saying. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, we could be honest. We're boys, we're friends. We're homies. And one of my biggest thing is, don't bring certain things into video games to try to paint a picture and create a narrative to why people don't like it, and what to give a reasoning why the game is great and why the game is getting hate. I don't think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? So to do stuff like that, to try to paint that narrative, to say that the reason why men don't like this game is because they're misogynistic. I mean, no, I love women. I want to be married one day. Okay, I'm just too ugly for it to happen now. Okay, I'm just like, all right. So look, let's just continue. Okay, so one of the main reasons is because men are misogynistic, and to highlight that, let's proceed. Okay, so what's going on here is, right, they're saying that The Last of Us 2 is getting bad reviews and things that's going on, and you shouldn't pay attention to it. And the whole thing of what's going on, of what a lot of people are talking about, is that if you don't like the game is because you hate women. I actually thought, who thinks the scene is beautiful? I think it's cool. Now we're going to talk about the agenda that a lot of people are pushing, right? So if we go into this and we see it's getting a lot of hate, it's getting a lot of internet hate, you know what I'm saying? You can just ignore it. Okay, ignore it. Ignore all the hate is getting. Everything about the game is basically fine. Okay, now I just don't think that's how logic works. And my mom didn't raise me to be a liar. So The Last of Us 2, with how people are viewing it, with how women, a lot of women that I know, a lot of friends that I know, you know what I'm saying, that I've raised up with, they loved Last of Us Part 1. They didn't really like Part 2. Personally, for me, I want to hear your reasoning. Listen, for all the guys in the comment section, look, are you a guy in the comment section who hate this game because you hate women? I just want to know. Can you guys let me know? I just want to see the percentage. Can you say, hey, Rio, I'm a guy who hate The Last of Us 2 because I hate women? I just want to know, because I think that is such a broad narrative to like paint. You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at that narrative and I said to myself, it made me question. I was like, wait a minute. But I like her. She's cute. I like that girl. I want to be married one day. Like, my mom wants me to have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening here? So I've played the Tomb Raider. I think Angelina Jolie is freaking lit. It made me start wanting to defend my point and stance. And I was like, wait, I shouldn't have to defend my point and stance, because that's not the reason. But what's happening is that a lot of people are no longer showing, they're not trying to point you to the reviews anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to tell you the game mechanics. They're not trying to tell you the reasoning with the writing to why people might not like it. They're telling you that it's just because is that you're a male, you're misogynistic, and that's the only reason why you would hate The Last of Us 2. Now, you wait one skippy minute here. You hold on right now, because to me, I think The Last of Us 2 is a project that should have been a standalone project. And what a lot of people who even are invested in the game, what they love is not there anymore, and they feel like the game lied to them. Okay, that's a lot of different things that happen. They feel like the game lied to them. So with all of this transpiring and all of this happening, you got to really take a step back and be like, yo, bro, Joel is a big reason why a lot of people are returning the game, because he's the most, it's like, ooh, it's like not having Goku there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Joel was a big reason why a lot of people was even hurt by The Last of Us. And then to add on to Joel, a lot of people was hurt because of the writing. Like, we can't really take facts away and replace it with fiction. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, to paint us as gamers as, you know what I'm saying? And that attacks me too, because, you know, I'm a male, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that's kind of messed up to really just paint that picture and that narrative to say that this is why we hate it. There's no real actual evidence to why we should hate the game. And honestly, bro, I don't hate the game because I'm not as invested as a lot of people who's been waiting for this for 7 years. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really chill, really laid back, and I can look at things a little bit differently. Like, I got into the game a lot later than you guys, so things was fresh to me with these emotions, yes, but the way that I looked at it, I was thinking to myself like, yo, I get it, but imagining sitting with a game for 7 years and to be waiting with that sequel, it hurts those people more to find out that the writing was a major letdown. And we all know that this is a story-based game, and so since, like, the writing, you know what I mean, since the writing is a big part and is a big letdown to how it went through, and to you, that small minority who might be like, yo, the game is perfect, 10 out of 10. Hey, you're lying to yourself, you know, and I don't want to call you a liar, so don't let me say it. Don't say that again. You know, you could give it what you want, but it's hard to find a game that's a perfect 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your critiques. You got to be honest with yourself. If you say it's a good game, if you like it, that's cool, bro. Say what you're going to say. Personally, to me and to a lot of people, bro, just the overall dynamic of the game, the shifting, the writing, the plot, the dialogue, the way how it played out, everything about it, the ending, that's not a good script. It's the same way how these people would go through their way of saying, like, they'll judge a Marvel movie, or they'll judge, you know, a DC movie or any kind of movie. They'll judge it the same way. And if that's the case, then you should judge this game the same exact way, because it is basically a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, people keep praising the gameplay. The gameplay is the same exact way. You press square basically all the way through the game. Look at it. I just punched the glass. Hello, right? But when you look at these things and you pay attention to the direction of what they're going with, like, media nowadays, bro, media nowadays is kind of like embarrassing. You feel me? Media nowadays is kind of embarrassing because of the way how they will paint a picture and make you just buy anything and try to sell you. You feel me? So when I look at the direction of the game, and I look at the direction of the hate, and I look at the direction of, like, the returns and how GameStop are stopping returns and how GameStop are stopping trade-ins, because I didn't talk about trade-ins, but that was another thing that was huge that a couple YouTubers talk about, is trade-ins that GameStop are stopping. You know, a lot of people are not wanting other copies to be returned. Like, so when you look at these things, bro, and you kind of mix it in there, plus with the whole thing of, you know, Sony and Naughty Dog, like, taking down people's channels and DMCA, and you can't make memes about it. I'm like, what is this upright battle with this game, bro? Why can't we treat it like every other video game? Like, what is the issue? Like, what makes this game so special, so forbidden? God dang Exodia. You know what I'm saying? What makes it so great that you cannot talk about it? You couldn't say anything about it. And if you don't like it, then you hate women, bro. Like, I feel like that's a really evil narrative to actually paint. And people will paint narratives of you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just because of any single reason. So you guys got to really understand, bro, like, where is it coming from? It's coming from the aspect of they feeling like just because it's two main females and they killed off Joel, the male, who was one of the lead roles, they feeling like now that it's two main females, that's the only reason, is because men hate women. I'm gonna be honest with you guys though. Like, I would just be, oh shoot, man, oh shoot. Okay, so here's my thing. Have you guys noticed in 2020, I think it started back in like 2017, 2016, but 2020 really took off. 2019 and 2020 really took off with this men versus women type thing, especially on Twitter and just social media, period. I don't know what it is. I don't know why we're beefing. I didn't know that the next great ninja war was between male and female. Like, yo, I love Lara Croft. I don't really get this battle and this image that you can paint. And the funny thing to me is, when you do stuff like that, people believe it, bro. And so they're thinking like, I've had people tell me like, yes, it's definitely because, you know, men hate women. This is why we can't enjoy this game. Who said that? Who said that? Hey, you over there, did you say that? You hate women, bro? Nah, I love women. I be thick. Oh. That's all I'm saying to you guys, man. The Last of Us 2, another crazy thing that's been going on with them is Japan hating the game, the sales with the game skyrocketing, but it's kind of expected because so many people's been waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how Endgame was. Okay, so let me tell you guys this, right? Infinity Wars, you can timestamp this. Infinity Wars is better than Endgame. And I love Marvel movies. Infinity Wars is better than Endgame. But Endgame sold quadruple that because the hype that was built up off of it, because Infinity Wars was so good that you were dying. Everybody couldn't wait to see the ending and what happened. And that's why Last of Us 2 is selling so well. Oh, I gotta use that reference again. That was a good, pat on my back. Hold up. I have to pat my back real quick. That was a really good reference right there. And I don't know if you guys agree about Infinity Wars, but I can watch Infinity Wars more and more than I can watch Endgame. And I think Endgame is cool, but Infinity War was just so great. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to put this out there for you guys. You know what I'm saying? You got to really start understanding the narratives that people are painting for this game. And for a lot of people who love the game, it's painting a bad narrative for them, especially with the marketing and how people are going about it. And with it just not being what they kind of expected. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just me. I like covering the news, and I think it's kind of exciting. I'm kind of happy to be back with the videos. So I'm really excited, you know what I'm saying? Especially seeing the direction of this game, how you guys feel about it, the direction to where it's leading up to, and what was your overall outcome of this game, you feel me? And by the way, let me know if you're a male and you hate this game because you're a male. And like I said, if you guys aren't following me, make sure you guys are following me over there on Twitter. My social media is right there, so you guys can check me out. Make sure to show some love, man. Follow me over there on Twitch as well. Same username, LifeOfRio. You guys know it's all love 24/7 all day. And we're going to keep pushing out with the videos. Abby was just the main focus in this freaking game to where a lot of people didn't like her. And it's not because she's a chick. It's because the writing for her was not sympathetic. The writing for her didn't make sense to a lot of people. And a lot of people was not rocking with it. That's just the absolute truth, people. We just got to come through and be honest. We can't be telling these lies and trying to spread these rumors about why these things are happening and why this is going in this way, in this direction. No, that's exactly what it is. People was not rocking with it. Okay? It was not lit for a lot of people. You got to be honest. All right? Because if that was look at this. She hit like a 6'7" grown man. You see them hands? God dang. Ooh, put them to sleep, girl. But look, as always, homies, I love you guys. I appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, you guys are like really dope, man. Thank you guys for all the love and support on the post that I posted yesterday with all the stuff that I was going through. And like I said, making content for you guys definitely 100,000% makes me happier. And I'm always thankful. You feel me? So I'm always thankful and I'm always grateful. Sometimes I may come across a little bit crazy sometimes, but that's just me having fun on the game. And like I said, for all the new subscribers here, I hope you guys get to understand me as a person, that I'm just goofy and I just be laughing. I don't really hate anything. I just like covering stuff and making fun of things and laughing about it. So if I've covered something that you don't like and you think I don't like it, more than likely I don't hate it. I just like talking about certain things. You know, it's fun to me to interact with you guys and just have a good time. So I love my audience, man, and you guys are amazing. You guys are family. And I thank you guys so much for the love and support. Blessings and prosperities to you guys, no matter what you may be going through in life. I hope that, you know, there's a silver lining to everything and that things become a lot better for you in your life. You know what I'm saying? And you're a strong person, because if you're here going through it right now, that just shows the amount of strength that you have. And the things that I go through are the things that anybody else is going through. You know what I'm saying? All I know is to work and keep pushing forward. Yes, it may not be the right way to look at things at times, but it's definitely like a safety net for me to stay focused and always keep moving. And I hope that you guys can do the same. And I'm always here for you guys. So blessings and prosperities to you guys. And I'm going to catch you guys later on the next video.